Hey you guys, I just got done hanging out with my friends, and when you have soul family that you can just, be yourself, and they bring out your essence, and the vibrations between you guys just creates an even bigger amplified vibration. That's soul family, and it's so important to surround yourself with the people where you feel like you can act like a little kid, and it's just like you just laugh and it's just so fun, and to align with those people and not feel obliged to hang out with people that just no longer actually resonate with who you're becoming and who your soul essence is. And like, I find myself weeding out a lot of people in my life because as I'm shifting and growing and evolving, a lot of things are just coming out of alignment with the new version of me. And so giving myself permission to say, hey, these things are falling out of alignment, and that's okay. And they could come back into alignment or they could not. And either way, it's okay, because either way, we're all soul family. We're all connected. So it's the illusion that they're actually like away. But to simplify your life with things that actually feel good and in alignment is so important. But what I wanted to talk about today was, I got the message to remind everybody that what you focus on grows, right? So right now on the planet, there is a lot of collapsing. There is a lot of separation. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of shifting happening. And like when a foundation is like shifting, like if you think of like ice, right? Like a big lake of ice, and it starts to separate, and you're like on a piece, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so scary. Like, it's scary. And that's what's happening in society, is everything's just shifting and coming apart, and it like the ego's freaking out. Just to remind you to focus on the good. It is so crucial that we focus on the good, on the joy, on the passion, on the stoke, on whatever lights your inner fire, and to focus on that, focus on that, focus on that. Come to this present moment and say, hey, what can I do right now that would bring me joy? And I mean joy in like a progressive way, right? Like even if it's just like making a smoothie, going to get a smoothie, calling a friend and going on a drive up the mountains, or just going to a park and walking around with the dog, like reading a book, or whatever felt like painting a whatever, blasting music, going on a drive. Stay in this energy, stay in the present moment, say, okay, what can I do now to bring me joy? And stay in that vibration, stay in that vibration, stay in that vibration. And I challenge you to, if you have to do something that seems like it's more work to stay in that vibration, take it as a challenge to make it fun. Like, what can you do to make it a juicy experience? What can you do to make it a fun experience? And this is where you will tap into your creativity of like, if you ever like watch kids, no matter what they're doing, let's say, hey, you're forced to clean your room, they're gonna make it fun. They're gonna blast music. They're just, a kid always knows how to make everything fun. So like tap into that youth energy, which is who you really are, and make everything fun, and like have fun. Don't take things so seriously, and like have trust that everything is perfectly happening, and you don't need to be in fear. But if you hyper focus on the problems, if you hyper focus on the things that bring you fear, it's only going to grow, and it's only going to shorten your breath, and it's only going to take away your power, and it's only going to create a very unhappy, unfulfilling life. So like literally do what you have to do to bring your focus on the good, and the good will get better. That's the message for the day. From your heart, communicate to me with any questions or comments. I would love to connect with you guys. And a lot's going on right now, a lot of shiftings going on. We are rapidly changing as a collective and as individuals, and so we're all in this together. But as this like collapsing is happening, we're collapsing into who we really are and coming back to ourselves. And the soul is leading the way. That now the soul is is now driving in life, and the ego is tripping out about it. The ego's freaking out, but it's the new way of being. So it's just like, get used to it. Let things collapse, because we're ready for things to become better, and that's what this collapse is bringing us. So have faith, trust, and pixie dust that all of this is happening for us, and stay in the stoke. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon.